All aboard!
All aboard!
I think it's time to talk trains with Will James.
That's right.
Come on in, buddy.
Oh,
Welcome.
Right.
Welcome, Will James.
What
Hello.
is that magnificent item?
That is one of my all-time favourites.
That's definitely one of my all-time favourites, and it has been a very exciting week. I'll show you over on the back of the package, Charlo.
You've got different colours.
I've got so many. Well, we did have so many. So these. How are you?
Yes.
How is everyone?
No, we're
I
going
just
okay.
realised
Thank you
I'm
very
coming
much.
gun ho.
No, it's excitable. You're allowed to be excitable.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Friday Live
I'm
Day,
very
and I'm
excited.
looking forward to actually learning something about trains
We're
today.
going to learn something.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, this week we received the Great A4 Gathering 10th year anniversary special editions.
A4 Gathering,
Yeah, so in the 1930s,
my favourite era.
in the UK, they started producing these streamlined steam locomotives, which
They
are the
look cool.
Gresley A4s. So they're an iconic locomotive.
Oh, gorgeous.
Mallard, which is in front of me here, holds the world record for the fastest steam engine.
And that's what I like about it, because you're allowed to play with the Mallard at full speed.
Yes,
and
it's
the foamies can just be quiet.
accurate. Yeah, so
They can,
How fast did
look
it go?
out, I'm coming through.
just clocked over 200 kilometers an hour,
Yeah.
Wow.
Go
which
look.
is faster than a lot of modern trains.
You go look out, old Gus, I'm coming on through.
Yeah.
That little Mallard going at 140 on the speed controller.
Out of the way.
Taking the stopper off of it and wound it up higher.
Wow.
So Mallard, all these locomotives, out of the, I think it was about 30 of these ever built. There are 6, I think, in preservation.
Is that all?
Yeah, they like to scrap things back in the day. They just saw that as a big chunk of money sitting there, so they cut them up.
They could have got to turn them into diesels. Something
Man,
cute in
shopping
the middle.
trolleys, cans, razor blades. So Mallard is in preservation. It sits in the museum in York.
New
on
York?
display. No, York.
York.
In England. There are 2 in America, though. There is the Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Why would they go to America?
Because they were named after different things. And some of them were, for example, this is the Union of South Africa.
South
Africa. And then there was the Commonwealth of Australia, which sadly got scrapped, and we didn't get our hands on it.
You would have loved that.
Mate, absolutely. There was the Dominion of New Zealand, also got scrapped.
New Zealand.
Yeah, our cousins over there. And
Well, we could have shared the same train between us.
we absolutely could have. Well, I mean, we would have kept it here. They can just come and look at it.
Yeah.
But, the government turned it down, so they scrapped it. Then, there was a Dwight D. Eisenhower. So they gave that to the Americans.
And they took it.
Yeah.
No,
And
they'll
there
take
was
anything, won't they?
they took that. And there was, I'm probably going to get it wrong, I think it was the Dominion of Canada. And that is also in Canada.
Oh, they would have loved that as well.
About 10 years ago, they got them all together.
What do you
It's
mean?
like a big reunion party.
Big party.
Do you think
So
they knew each other?
They put them back on the ship.
They
And
would
they
have
took them
remembered
all
each
back
other.
to York and put them all together. So this is a commemorative edition of this event. So you get this unique.
You can get
Oh, wow.
all of the ones that are still remaining.
Yes.
Oh.
So you can get Bitten, which is owned by Hornby, which is in their museum, which is apparently going to undergo an overhaul very soon.
Mm.
You can get Mallard, which is what is in front of us, which is at York.
Mhm.
You can get this locomotive, which is the Union of South
Look at the
Africa.
box. Let's have a look at the
Yeah.
box. Show me the box.
So I actually got to see this locomotive when it was still running. It's now in
Go
static
over
preservation.
Let's move that up a bit here.
So
Well, have you been on it?
no, I couldn't get tickets, but I went and watched it go past.
Didn't they know who you were?
Not back then.
Really?
Yeah, this was
You
a little while
weren't.
ago.
You weren't Will James Railway back then.
I
you
was.
you were.
I was. Yeah.
I would have demanded that you won.
Yeah.
Get your fingers in that box, mate.
I'm right in
You want me
there.
to hold that?
Thank you. So there's also
All right.
a couple of others. So yeah, you've got the 2 American ones there.
What have we got here? We've got
Oh,
certificates
so you
and
get
stuff.
certificates and stuff. So without breaking too much,
It doesn't matter if we break a little bit.
I don't want to. Where are we?
More likely to bend it than break it.
That's right.
Getting the hands in there.
That's right.
So you've got a certificate of authenticity and your numbers. So this is number 180 of 510.
Is that all?
There's only
That's a lot,
510 of each of them. So some of these have already sold out. We've sold out of quite a few of them. I know
Look at
that
Simon
yeah.
Collar signed every one of them.
How many did you buy?
I'm pretty tempted to buy one.
One
yeah.
of each.
Oh no, one of each would be nice.
All
They
right.
look pretty good. So this is
I know somebody that can hook you up.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
cool.
want to see our train guy?
Does he like trains?
He loves them.
Right.
It's,
Very good.
Get that twinkle in his eye. Comes with men.
Comes with a couple of little men there. Yeah, pop them in. So then, yeah, this is the Union of South Africa. So this one only just got taken out of service.
See if we can pop it right here for the top camera.
Right here. Ooh,
Oh,
So
there he goes.
There's 4 versions. Is it?
6.
6 versions.
6.
Mm.
6 all up. So there's
And
also
how many have we got left?
we have the Mallard in front of me, Union of South Africa, and we have the Dominion of Canada. That's
Do
all
we have the Australian one?
we've sold out. It went this morning. We did have Commonwealth of Australia.
You really,
We do have some of the other ones that are not these full special editions. We've also got
I'm upset.
I'm going to try and get in tight.
we've got
Like a
Golden
photo.
Fleece, which is similar to this one. It's a green one. Hang on, we'll pull the tender out. There we go.
Oh,
Makes it a bit easier.
It's so mean.
That wasn't so tender, was it?
There we go.
I'm
We're
going
with this one.
multiples, mate.
Oh,
I'm
look
going
at that.
multiples. Hang
So
on,
you got
hang
some
on.
good
Let
cab detail
me get in there. Let me get in there.
This is scary.
Look at that. That's a little camera in here. So you got your cab detail, but you've got all your running gear, which is extremely nice. Real beauty. Look at that. Nice, good detail.
So what do you call that banding? Is it just called banding?
Yeah.
Is
These
that what
ones-
they call it?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it?
I think so.
Looks cool.
I don't know. I might be wrong. But
So we've got a little,
Did they get that?
the tenderer thing here?
They got compartments like the Titanic, so it can't sink.
Sure. But that did sink.
So this is different to chicken tenders, right?
Chicken tenders,
Yeah. Well, you can try and eat it.
coal,
Probably won't go.
and
so well.
water.
What have we got here?
So water goes in the back, coal goes in the front.
Yeah. People can go on these tenders. So this has got a walk-through tender. Look.
Oh, what?
So these ones, so they don't have to change the crew while they're going along. They can actually go in them, and you walk along the side here. Which camera we got?
We got the top one now.
Top one. So these have a walk-through tender.
Let me see if I can
So
focus
because
it in
these
for you.
were high-speed trains,
Oh,
and they didn't want to.
We're going real tight.
They
There we
didn't want
go.
to slow down while they were using them. Some of them had a walk-through tender. So
Right.
this would couple onto your carriage rake,
Yes.
and you could walk through the side here, where you can kind of see this channel, and then you'd pop out.
People
on
were
the
skinnier
side.
back then, weren't they?
I
Must have been
guess.
pretty small, yeah.
I've been through one.
Was it tight?
Yeah, it's tight.
Did you end up coming out black?
No.
Wouldn't it be like
I
covered
was
in
the
coal
no,
dust?
I was in the museum. They
Oh,
keep it all clean.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
What? Did I say something wrong? Oh, whoops.
Where are we?
Hang on,
There we go.
I'm coming back. There we go.
I'm just fainting.
That's. You're too excited, mate.
What?
Too much.
What?
You're too much for me today.
So
Have
yeah,
I?
these are very nice, and these have come out, and they've already sold out pretty much. I've had to take these away from people looking out on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, someone was looking, and I was like, "I've got to. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
This has got to
Oh,
go.
let's get that focused again.
Got to
So-
show everyone else."
So we're down to our last couple.
Yes, so these are DC. You can make them DCC if you want. They'll take an 8-pin decoder, and you could fit a speaker into these apparently quite easily. That's what I've just been having a quick squiz at.
So that stuff normally fits inside the tender, right?
Yeah, you could go tender mount with this. I think it'd probably be the easiest.
Mm.
Your tender does also have pickups in it, so that's your connector there.
Oh, so multiple pickups.
So it's
So
gonna
we're
be a
going
good
through,
runner.
That's going to be a great runner.
yeah, going through points and stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a beaut.
Mm.
I think you should
That's
make it
been-
yours.
Yeah. Oh,
I wouldn't want you to miss out.
ooh, I don't know.
No?
There's Mallard. I like the blue there.
Yeah, the blue's very nice.
Isn't it?
Iconic.
Is it?
Yes.
So there's all these really fine details here. So what are these things?
Yeah, so you've
Yeah.
got all different. Well, it's all separately fit apart. So you've got your whistle up the front there.
Yes.
You've got a couple other bits. So these, a lot of these are actually just made for holding like name boards and things like that. So
Oh,
because they
I
were
see.
streamlined, they're quite, in a way, a bit basic on the outside.
Right.
Because it was also these ones got the balances over the front here to cover
Yes.
the wheels. They came off during the war, so they had easier access to the wheels
Right.
for maintenance because war
yes,
things.
Yes.
And then they just didn't put them back on some of them. So in preservation, you do have both
Right.
with and without balances.
Right.
So that happened.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And it has
Sprung buffers.
spring-loaded bumper bars.
Look at that. Running
Do you like that, do you? Was that? Show that to me again.
You can even hear it.
Oh.
Pretty
Mm.
good.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
So,
that's-
so
yeah.
this
Well, that's-
is,
that's
this is
very
what you're talking
exciting.
about
That came in
the
yesterday.
balances.
I reckon.
Yeah, it came in
That's
yesterday.
very
And
big
they're already,
wheels.
they are big big wheels, but they were made to go fast, and that's why it still holds the speed record.
Now,
Still,
what?
well, no one's built anything to go quicker.
What about those ones in Japan?
No, well, for steam.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
no,
we don't
no.
use steam trains anymore.
Sure, we do
Puff and
for
Billy.
fun. Yeah, a bit of puff and billy.
Puff and Billy's not going to keep up with that.
No, won't. But apparently, the Americans are looking to beat the speed record because they like building things. So
Because
they're
that's a good
building some new
investment.
ones.
Let's invest in steam.
Yeah.
They can get help from Estes because they're American based.
Rockets.
That's
Rocket
right.
powered
Oh,
steam
yeah,
train.
true.
Rocket powered steam train.
Chuck it
That's
on.
right. We know
So,
all
yeah.
about that, don't we?
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. We've had a few other new things come in, and I see
Good
that
week.
we've got some other bits and pieces. Yeah,
It's huge
good.
out there. Have you been out there?
It's huge.
What's
Yeah.
huge? Who's huge?
Oh, SDS.
Are you going to
So
go?
we've got-
Is there anything out there
Ah.
that's really exciting? Go and run and grab it.
oh yeah, I'm
Go,
going to run and
go on.
We're going to pick something up.
Just raw dog it. Just grab it.
I like that.
He's
Always
gonna
like the
hate that
Mallard,
I
eh?
threw him in the deep end. He's not gonna like that at all. He's not gonna like. This is
In
cutting.
trouble. In
I
trouble.
know. He's
Oh,
not
he's
gonna
coming, he's coming,
not
he's
gonna
coming.
like that at all.
Let's
Here we
let's
go.
let's make some room.
Let's stay on the Steam theme here, but let's look at an Australian one. So
Australia. Is
this
this all new?
is D3639.
Oh, I love the 369.
639.
Yep. Classic loco. Where did this one run?
This is Victorian. It still runs. It is.
What do you mean?
Well, it's in preservation with steam rail, but it's not in this livery anymore. It's in black. This is in Canadian red, which I think was the best livery that it was ever in.
So they can always
Canadian
repaint it, can't
red.
I hope so.
they? Have you asked them?
Yeah, I've asked them a lot of things.
Just
but
let them know who you are.
they know. Haven't you seen the ad?
I'll call them and say,
I'm in the ad.
Will James reckons it
Look at
should
that,
be
shiny.
Canadian red.
Look at that. So
Oh, I've got to get in tight for that
City
one.
of Ballarat. So this is obviously not a streamlined locomotive. So you've got all your different pieces, bits and pieces fitted to the outside.
Oh, it's a steam rail. It's got a steam rail placard on it.
So this is as in preservation in the, I guess, the 80s and into the 90s. It was in this Canadian red livery,
Right.
which is a beaut. So City of Ballarat, fantastic.
Wow.
Got your detailed cab interior.
Is this one?
Oh, wow.
Dually.
Is this one DCC?
I think this one actually is. What do we got? It should say on the end of the box. I know we had a couple come in, so
What does it say?
it says this is a DC one.
Oh,
But we
DC.
did get some DCC sound ones, or you can retrofit it yourself. It's actually not too bad because your speaker and everything can go in the tender.
I reckon I can see an LED chip in it.
In the
The light.
headlight, yeah.
Does have lights.
Absolutely. It does have lights.
I'm not allowed to play with trains that have lights.
But yeah, a lot of separately fitted parts. Good weight to it as well. These are quite heavy.
Nice bit of girth.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, that wasn't a girthy loco. Pretty.
It's a lot smaller
He
than.
just likes
Yeah.
using the word.
It's
you
a lot
know.
smaller than the Mallard.
Well, these are two different. This is a good example of two different scales. So,
Ah, hang on.
I mean,
Let's-
don't get me wrong. The D3 here is a much smaller locomotive. Hang on, I'll drag this forward. But
I've got you in a right kerfuffle.
yeah, you're all right. But your 00 scale stuff is a lot bigger in terms of
It's meaty.
how the scale works. It's definitely meaty. But
I like
the Mallard is a bigger. The A4s were a bigger locomotive. And the D3 is quite small compared
And
to
you'd have to
other
play with it
mainliners.
slowly and responsibly.
You do you. It's your railway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Full
not going to
ball.
stop you. Yeah.
Full
That's
ball.
what I got the Mallard for, just to run down.
I'm going to make a special controller for you.
Get the cats.
It's going to be 200%. It's going to be like 24 volt.
I've got to have 11. It's going to have 11 of it. You know, you have 10
Yeah,
and then
boogie.
turn it to 11 like Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to get the cats in your cafe.
Stay away from my cake cafe, all right?
No,
I'll offer you a coffee, but you can't do what you want to do there. All right, that's really impressive, isn't it?
Canadian red.
Canadian red.
I don't think this is going to last long. I'll be surprised if it's still here
Mm.
Monday.
Probably won't be. Yeah, that's it. It's very nice.
Very, very nice indeed. And this
Pretty
is the
special.
latest thing from SDS.
Well,
is
we've
it?
just got them back in, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not their latest model. They've got a few new things coming up and bits and pieces, which we are
Alright.
taking pre-orders for, which would be the K class. But this is one of this is their last Steam release. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love Steam.
Steam's the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much more interesting.
What is the steam train called in Japan?
Shizuoka? No,
Don't know. It's an SL.
steam locomotive.
That's right.
It's creative.
sense.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
See?
And they pick on the Australians for having lots of slang.
And you say you can't speak Japanese.
Well, I try. I try my best.
Oh, very good.
All right.
I love
Yeah,
it.
nice. Oh, it's a
Thank
bit of a
you.
contrast, isn't it?
Sorry for
Yeah.
throwing you in the deep end, but I love it.
No, that's all
And I
right.
love that braking stuff, and I love trains.
Yeah.
There's so many things on offer now, aren't there? In the train department.
Sport for choice.
It's like
Yeah.
packed. It's full. I had a look
Yeah.
at it today.
It's only getting busier in there. So
Mm.
only getting more and more stuff, and it's only getting Gonna have to come in and have a look if you haven't been in a while, I reckon.
And what days are you doing signings again?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
That's
doing
right.
signings.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some photos with some customers today. So
Did you?
yes.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Excellent.
Good on them. They came over from Adelaide. So
Did they come
yeah.
over from Adelaide? Were they seeing Tay?
No, I asked them that. They said they weren't. They said they didn't know it was on. I'm like, how did you not know it was on?
No, because they're coming
Isn't
to
that
see a bigger celebrity. Which
Oh,
is you.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
right.
what it is?
That's right.
I did sing them a few songs.
Yeah, I would've.
My rendition.
We'll have to get you a mic.
There we go. Excellent.
We'll start with some beers and
Yeah, we'll be.
Choo choo.
All right, I'll clear up some of this and I'll get out of your way.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
You know when I've had too many beers, because I start to sound like a steam train.
No legible words come out of you.
No, that's right.
No.
I'm not licensed to touch those
You
trains.
just become like a human-sized bellows, don't you? The simple sounds come out of you. I'm not saying that from experience either.
I'm offended.
Shouldn't be offended. You're not easily offended.
I'm not offended at all, but there's got to be a line. Otherwise, people will think I'm morally bankrupt.
No, that was before. This is a
That was
new
before.
you.